That's another thing too, Bill. Like when I first got my ticket, I played 10 a little bit, and I never went back. When I got hooked on 6, that's kind of where I stayed. And then when I got that log periodic, I hung out here religiously. I just found this place very comfortable, and it wasn't high pressured like 20, and it had a lot more propagation than 10. And then so I flip flop. In the wintertime I hung here, and in the summertime, and then of course winter E season and scatter, I worked on 6, and I enjoyed this band. Like I said, I made a lot of friends here, so I'm itching to get back into this band. Even I don't have to have propagation all the time. I like to start it. I like to start it and see what happens, and that's how you learn a band and learn propagation. So I'm excited to get back into it, and gives me another area to go. And I still have my friends on 160. I mean, I don't DX a lot on 160, but I got friends on 160, so I go out and visit with them, and I talk a lot now in the mornings with K2MUB. I'm sure you probably know Mub from 6, and I talk to them in the mornings, Mobile, and so I talk with those guys in the mornings, and I'm starting to broaden my horizons a little bit. After being so long on 6 meters, man, I can't believe my run on 6, and I've not done anything else. Of course, I get it from IF and the guys about upgrade, and I'm probably gonna have to do that one of these days. Being doing this for so long and not upgrading, but that's good and bad. I mean, I think it's good that I've learned a lot. You know what I mean? I've taken my time and learned a lot. I think that's a positive thing, not a negative thing. Some guys may think it's a negative thing, but I think it's a positive thing. And nah, I'm not worried about that box out there, man. What I always do is I get in a hurry, and then I end up making mistakes, Bill. So if that box sits out there for a day or two, and I wait for the right time to pounce on it, So and that's probably what I need to do. Of course, I'll get it from the Elmers, quote unquote. Hey, have you worked Dave? Did you get on and work Dave? PJ7 stroke W9DR. Did you work him yet there, Bill? KZ4TT from KB3RHR.
KB3RHR, KZ4TT. Man, I have looked at him and looked at his spots, and I haven't heard him. I left the antenna pointed down there, I guess it was yesterday, and I'd come in and check from time to time, and I'd usually miss a spot by an hour or something. Someone would spot him, but, he got spotted by a couple Europeans, and I saw your spot on there one day, too, where you spotted him, and a couple others from up your way, but nothing from over this way. And, it's just, conditions are just crazy. So I hadn't heard him, and I hadn't seen anybody spot him from this end of the world there, Craig, over.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting a lot of W5 prop, which is kind of crazy. And, obviously he's got some third world country noise. And, it's not the most primo conditions. But, he's working a bunch. I mean, it's tough. I just want to go, man. I want to go with him one time just to say I went. And but he's doing good. I mean, he was in here 5'9". I got a video up on YouTube of him, and he's doing good. And Nancy sent me some pictures of the house. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, Bill, if I was there, yeah, I don't know how much radio, I don't know how much the attention the radio would get. I don't get to stay in places like that too much, and they have an infinity pool, and I mean, it's looking right at the ocean, mister, and I don't know, yeah, the radio would be probably, if I heard some noises, yeah, I might jump out of the pool, but my attention span would not be very long. But yeah, he's doing good, and he's working them. He works some EU, and he'll do fine. He's doing good, and it's just, about being at the right place in the right time. And I'll tell you right now, I'm looking at the map, and it's not looking too hot right now. Lefty was in for a little bit and out, and I think the sun shut us down a little bit too. So I'm not sure, it's the best. So he'll get a couple more big ones, and then he'll have to pack her in. But I'd say you'll get in there maybe before it's all said and done. If you're the right place, the right time. You know how that goes. KZ4TT from KB3RHR.
KB3RHR, KZ4TT. Yeah, we're going to listen out for him. I think he's going to be there, I think, until the 27th, 26th or 27th. So he's got about 6 more days or so to go. Yeah, we'd like to work old Dave, but anyway, you just never know, man. If the conditions are there, yeah, we'll definitely do it. Do you know? I know he's working. He's using a 5-element beam. Is he running any power, Craig, or do you know?
Yeah, he's got that homebrew kilowatt, that travel amp that he's got pictured on his QRZ. And it's water cooled, that he built, that he carries on with him. And I think I'm pretty sure he's running into the same problem he always does. He's getting bigger reports than he's giving, which is making people who don't really have the most optimized station for 6 a little bit angry, because they're hearing him way before he hears them, if you follow over.
Yeah, they call them an alligator station. That's what we used to call them on 11 meters. So, yeah, we know about that for sure, man. Well, I hope I can hear him sometime. I can get in here at the right time and catch him in there. I'd like to work him, man. That'd be pretty cool. But I've seen a lot of others working them, but nothing, like I say, nothing from this part of the country here. So we'll just have to keep our fingers crossed. Maybe the conditions will get right.
Yeah, I think he did drop his power level to match that of the lawn chairs, as we say. But he's got the power when he needs it. So you know how it goes, man. I mean, you got everybody in the world that needs you, and you're dealing with. I'm not gonna say you're dealing with average stations when you're running a kilowatt, on an island, and yeah, that's how it goes. I mean, and that coupled with noise. I mean, you got everybody in the world down there running wall warts and whatever else, bad insulators and everything else. Yeah, it's not the primo conditions, but I would like to go do it one time, man. I would like to be on the other end of a pile and see how that is, But someday, man, I might be lucky enough. But I guess I have to scrape a lot of pennies together, because that's not cheap. All right, buddy, I'll let you go. I see that box out of the corner of my eye. At least you should open it, right, and read through the directions once or twice or 3 times. I put that hazer together in record time. Glenn Martin does not give you the best of directions. They assume you're already an engineer, and I only have a 2-year engineering degree, so yeah, I had to take it apart one time to correct something, so there you go. But anyway, and also, when I built this station up, I built it quick, fast, in a hurry. I actually don't know where the money came from, but once I did it the second time here, or doing it the second time, rebuilding everything, and I don't know where the energy came from either, Bill. Let's see, I started this endeavor, 10 years ago? And, I would have been 33. I'm 43. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if I could do it again in the record speed time that I did it. Because just doing that one little job about whipped me, man. It was hot up here Thursday and Friday. And it about took me out. And all I did was disassemble the top of the tower and put a hazer on and get that off-center fed back up on the hazer, and I was done. I had enough of tower work for a couple weeks. So, all right, I'll let you go, buddy, and I'll see what's going on here and maybe go get those directions out of that box and look it over. 7.3 PAL, solid all the way. And by the way, you know me, I'm videotaping this whole thing so you can see it later. 7.3. Good to work here on 17, and I don't need a QSL. I got a video QSL. 7.3 PAL, good big signal, as always, and I can hear you anywhere. KZ4 Tango from Kilowatt Boston 3 Red Hot Radio. Awesome. We'll have to do it on another band sometime.
Roger that, Craig. Yeah, fine business, man. Good talking to you. Yeah, nice to work you on a different band for sure. And yeah, good luck with that antenna. I didn't ask you what it was, but But yeah, take your time, get that thing together. And hey, I know all about the getting older. When I bought this QTH, I was 40 years old, and that was 17 years ago, brother. So August I'll be 58. Believe me, I can tell a lot of difference. Can't do anything like I used to, but hey, I'm still here. I'm still running my mouth, so it's still a lot of fun. All right, Craig, take care, man. Good luck with the new antenna, and we'll catch you a little bit later. KB3RHR, KZ4 Tango Tango down here in Northwest Florida, 73 for now.